Hey, y'all. It's your girl D.
And it's your girl Chelsea.
And this is Postpartum Uncut. This is our little chat room to talk about all things motherhood, specifically what happens after you have the baby. This is the last episode of season 3.
Wow.
We made it. It is December, and if you can't hear them in the background, our little babies are not babies anymore.
They low-key grown.
They are grown. I don't know about you, but I left him. I think I told you this. When I left him at Momo's house for that kid-free weekend, I swear a grown man was running back at me when I picked him up. I was like, did you look like that when I left you? Why you look so handsome? I was like, oof. Because I wasn't even missing him that kid-free weekend.
That is hilarious.
It is, because when we first started leaving him, I wasn't too bad about leaving him, but I definitely was like, oh, I miss my baby. I do not say that anymore, okay?
I still get like that, actually.
I'm not saying I don't miss him. I just don't vocalize it like I did before. It's not.
I have to FaceTime her every day.
It's cute.
Literally,
I think because I know, they'll send me pictures anyway, so they know to send me pics. Which is so funny because when he was a baby, that was not, second nature. But now I think because he's, going on his way to do stuff, they're like, oh, look what he's doing. So it was kind of funny that I had, you're not going to send me a picture of my baby while you had him? But then, now, I got multiple pictures. And I was like, okay.
Unprompted.
Yeah, well, I don't want to look at him right now. I got my kid free morning. What are you talking about?
I didn't know where that statement was going to go.
Such a revolving, it was such a 180 from when we left. So,
okay. That
goes into our topic for today. Our topic is talking about, wow, they're not babies anymore. We can't even call them infants for real.
Yeah. I sometimes do when I'm being dramatic and I want to prove a point. She's an infant.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, because, if I need to reiterate that, then, let's reiterate it. But the fact of the matter is baby girl will be turning 2 in January. That's, around the corner.
Really.
And then baby boy is around the corner from that corner and around Easter. That's when he will be celebrating his 2nd birthday. And by then we'll be back for season 4, so that'll be cool. And a lot will happen in 3 months, I'm sure. So speaking of a lot has happened, what's the biggest oh my gosh moment from when we brought baby girl home from NICU? It was already a thing to bring her home, got her home, and we dealt with those things to where we're at today and what we're dealing with today. What's the biggest wow factor?
I don't have a biggest wow. There's just so many wows.
Let's talk about them then.
I'm trying to think. Her just moving and grooving is a wow.
Yeah.
In general. Just because, well, if I haven't said it already, infancy is my favorite stage. Knowing when I put you there, when I come back, that's where you're gonna be.
Oh my gosh.
Even though it's kind of like a code, trying to figure out what the cry is initially. Okay, we gotta go through these lists. You poopy diaper? Are you hungry? You want to be repositioned? Are you sleepy? That type of stuff. It's easier to figure that out now.
I was literally thinking that. I'm while you're talking, I'm I didn't understand it when he was an infant, but now even though they can communicate, because I feel like that's gonna be the thing. People be like, well, yeah, they can talk. No, I'm talking about the cries. I know when there's a cry that he's frustrated, he can't do something. It sounds like a cry you should be worried about, and that's when I've learned I don't need to worry about it. But then, the cry that's
I'm tired. Put me to bed, mommy.
Yeah, there's a specific cry for that. Yeah, you are so right about that. That's so funny. I was literally thinking that while you said it.
Yeah. I think another wow moment for me is she just got, she got grown overnight for me because everything hit at one time. Literally, she had to get a new car seat and stroller. And then I'm in the middle of converting her crib into the twin bed. It's just all of that happened at one time. I'm just where's my baby? Where's my baby?
Right.
So, I just, yeah.
I was like lost in the sauce thinking about these moments.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we take that not moving stuff for granted.
I sure did not.
Shit.
Everybody else kept saying, "I can't wait till she's moving and grooving." I can wait.
See, you just know yourself. I think, and like I wasn't anticipating. I wasn't waiting on it.
Mm-hmm.
It was more like, I think I said this before too, and if not on the podcast, and I definitely said it to you when we were talking. But like, I was thinking about, now that I'm here, it's easier to visualize what it'll be like when I'm pregnant again,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm like, I'm never gonna have this moment to sit still in peace and quiet ever again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pregnant on the first kid and unbothered. Like I could literally be in a room by myself and everybody would leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Or like when Dad was at work when I first had him, it was quiet. I got to be still, y'all. Oh. And I just realized, like, if I have a baby anytime between, baby boy turning 6 months and like before he's 3,
Mm-hmm.
which is about the timeline, I'm like, he gonna be running around. I'm gonna be dealing with a toddler pregnant. And I was just like, oh, I will never get these quiet moments ever again.
Unless somebody watching them.
Right.
At school.
Exactly. So you can see why my kid-free weekend, I kind of like soaked it up a little bit because I was like, oh. And then Dad has been working through holiday season. If you haven't picked up on that, holiday season for him is very busy. So he works a lot. So when we had a kid-free weekend, he still had to go to work. So I got to have that.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Actually, that's kind of how that whole surprise happened, was because he was at work.
What day was that?
It was a Saturday.
Do this.
Blur together. Yeah, that was a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So when he was like, he canceled the fancy date night because he didn't want to be tired and crabby when we supposed to be sexy and romantic. Mm-hmm. So he canceled that. So that's when I was like, fine. But that was the cool thing, was because everybody out my house was gone and I am who I am. I cleaned on Friday. I didn't do nothing. Saturday morning, I did my nails.
That's how we do. We slave when it's time. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. We're just going to do extra stuff to slave. So that way we chill. We actually can chill. Yep. I'm not going to spread these tasks out. I'm getting it all done during the week.
Right.
While I'm working, doing this, doing that. So when Saturday comes, I can nap.
Yeah, especially if you have the capacity to do it. Like, the only time I would recommend spreading stuff out is when, like, what was the burnout episode? Mm-hmm. Like, do what you can when you can, honey. Mm-hmm. But you shouldn't be operating on burnout mode all the time. Mm-hmm. And we always talk about pouring in our cup. You have to make time to pour in your cup. Mm-hmm. So that's, emphasis on the. I'm like so grateful for those little moments where I can get stillness, because they're not a thing anymore. Guaranteed. They're never guaranteed. No, like even a nap isn't guaranteed, because is yours clingy right now?
She has her moments, especially like if she hasn't seen me in a couple of days, like overnight, because like I work overnight, so she'll see me for snippets during the day,
right? But
then she'll be clingy.
Because like, okay, now I'm confined during nap time, which you all know nap time is my time to like knock out the checklist that can't get done with him. So now I have to be super strategic about like how much time I spend out of the room, because he naps longer if I'm like in the bed with him. So sometimes I'll take my laptop in there, and he's not bothered by me being on the phone. Like, we know this, right? He grew up in the belly listening to loud things. So there's never an issue really with noise besides turning on something that he knows. Like, I got to make sure the Grinch preview or something doesn't play in the background, and then he pop up.
It's Rachel in the background.
Right. Like, I got to be real strategic. But, like, it's really just being confined to a space. And sometimes he really wants to contact nap. So, like, I'm eating my words. I think there's some episode back in season 1 or something where I'm like, I wish I would have taken more time to contact nap, because I was too busy cleaning and cooking. And now I'm like, oh, you're heavy. Get off of me. This episode is literally just me eating my words, okay? I think the other thing that's killing me while I just said that is the sighs difference. Like, no, I'm not lugging around a car seat anymore. That's nice. But their little bodies and their little, just delicate selves. Oh my God, I miss it. Now he looks like a grown man. And I'm just like,
yeah. When he came through the door, I was like, whose kid is this?
Right?
I was like, this.
All his baby fat is gone too. He used to be like just a little chunky just the little chunkers. And now he's like this like grown man with a haircut. It's the haircut. While I'm super happy that he got the haircut, it does look way better and it's more manageable. It also makes him look like he's 5 and I can't.
So, I guess the biggest question is, what are you looking forward to in 2026 as the year is approaching now with your kiddo being in this stage of life?
Specifically, I just immediately thought of birthdays.
Okay.
I like celebrating birthdays. I do. I don't like planning events.
I know you looked at me for a reason because I know, but yes. She doesn't like planning.
I don't.
Just tell her when to show up.
Tell me when to show up or take something off my to-do list. Like, I could give you ideas for days. I could tell you what to get for decoration. I can definitely plan an event. I don't like being the person that people have to talk to.
I was about to say, she doesn't want to be asked questions.
I don't want to be the coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or be asked questions.
That's what friends like her are for. Yeah. I can't. So I am really looking forward to not having a party. We have decided like milestone birthdays. First birthday, first of all, we already talked about how it don't even need to be that deep because they won, right? But now he actually understands things. He just can't do everything. So I'm looking forward to doing activities for his birthday, like the aquarium. We haven't been to the aquarium yet. Maybe like I did tell Dad like literally yesterday? Was it yesterday? It was yesterday. I want to take him to the Transportation Museum. He loves choo-choo, vroom,
where is that located?
Beep, beep. Over by us a little bit. I have to look again. Okay. But not far enough drive that we can't double up. They have the trains and stuff. They have planes, like real life-size things, like cars. Like, it's all transportation and, like, history, which is probably the other reason I really enjoy being there. They were supposed to have a big monster truck, like, they were supposed to have guests come in with these big old trucks. So it was going to be this whole thing with his pawpaws. Pawpaw is really into cars. It was going to be this cute family theme thing, and we just did not make it out there. And so I think that would be a fun activity for us to take him. Like, activities are low maintenance. You don't have to organize or coordinate things. And if people want to come, sure. But I'm not making it an event. So I'm really looking forward to just spending quality time and making memories and not feeling pressured socially, I think is what that is behind that. That's one big thing.
Piggybacking off birthdays, that's actually dope that you say that. And it's actually like, whew, okay, great. Because starting this year, we're actually planning on celebrating baby girl's birthday on her due date.
Yeah.
Because Christmas hits right before her birthday in January. Weather's always intermittently trash in the winter. I can't use my backyard. I want to do bounce houses, taco trucks. I want to do like the fun stuff. Right. So April is a better month. I may hit some rain or something, but April is a better month for trying to coordinate something like that. And so we're planning on trialing that out this year and see if we like it to continue it for years until she says otherwise.
I sure was like, when are you going to stop that though? That was my.
Until she says otherwise. I do plan on doing something every year for her birthday. It may not be like elaborate as what I would do on milestone birthdays.
Like a cupcake or like a little something like cookies with friends or something.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I do plan on doing that this year. So
that's the other thing about with them being this age is like now we can plan really fun stuff because they can at least run and jump and try to do things.
Because which y'all heard me say before, I refuse to have something at her party that she can't participate in. This is not for other people. Right. It's for her.
No, for sure. I refuse to have those parties that like at a bouncy house, like not like a bouncy house, but like a
Tumbledron. Yes,
I refuse because I'm sorry, all of my mom friends have scarred me. I have watched, and this is in auntie mode that I peeped this. He only went to one of those so far, and he didn't even jump because he was way too small. He was like 6 months, But I have watched like that become such a stressful thing. It should just be pull up, we're paying for 15 kids and call it a day. But I have seen people show up with other people's kids because they got stuck babysitting or whatever. And there are some really cool people that just handle that, or, you know, and then there's other people that are like, they don't mind paying for that. Mm-hmm. You know me. If I have a plan and it involves other people, we sticking to the plan. Don't sticking to the plan.
Who does that though? Like, really, who should feel comfortable doing that, knowing it's a paid event and you showing up with extras? That's the thing.
I don't think it always happens on purpose, because I'm thinking of like specific events and I can't think of like the specific offenders, right? But
you drove to the event knowing there was a whole extra kid in the backseat. You could have texted me like, hey,
you would have been surprised.
That's what I'm saying.
You'd be surprised.
You could text me and say, hey, this is what happened. You know, can you either add that to your group and I reimburse you, or do you care? Like, but you drove to the event knowing that you changed the circumstances.
Yep. Yes.
So no.
There's plenty of times, don't get me wrong, there have been people that do that, but like I know myself, y'all. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not trying to deal with none.
And then here goes the questions. She doesn't want to answer the questions.
I like, parents end up stressing so much about certain things that they don't even get to have fun with their kid. Mm-hmm. So that's another reason why I'm like super excited to just kind of, if people join us, that's great, but I want him to have solid core memories with his parents. Mm-hmm. You know, we good for the zoo. He loved the zoo.
So for me, I think what I'm really looking forward to in 2026 is more structure for me.
Ooh,
so
structure.
I didn't want to send her to any daycare before she could talk and verbalize and say, you know, I really enjoyed myself today, mommy, or mm-hmm. Timmy pushed me, like, you know, I want to, you know. So, and I want her to be potty trained too. Like, I don't want her going up in there and they're having to change diapers and no.
Right.
So, with all that being said, my goal, hopefully everything will be tightened up and buttoned up and she's comfortable by like spring, early summer type of thing, and we can start doing part-time daycare. And I think it's like a multi-fold thing. That gives structure for everybody. Like my mom is not, you know, having to do X, Y, and Z as much. I'm not having to sacrifice my little off time to completely just be at home 24/7 or make sure she's with me or she's somewhere else. There's less coordination.
Right.
I already know this is where she's going to be from 9 to 3, whatever time it is, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever we set up. And then it just gives me more peace of mind because I can do more for me. I've sacrificed a lot of me time. Obviously, as parents, is what you do when they're that little.
Right.
But her moving and grooving now, I can get that structure.
Coordination is something I feel like people overlook when we talk about single parenthood. Because, like, I am in a 2-parent household right now, and I had to coordinate the hell out of getting here today. Like, that was stressful. So to have to do that all the time.
With every little thing.
Yeah. Like, I could imagine, like, not wanting to have that on your plate. I could see the relief. And the immediate relief
have it less on my plate. Because it's still going to be there. You got the coordinator, just drop her off at daycare, you know?
Right.
But
right.
It's less, and I can move and groove more freely, like peace of mind. I don't, you know.
Not to mention that your 9 to 5 is not a 9 to 5. So I think that makes it a lot more digestible. For your life specifically. I think daycare can get a little spotty for people that have like a normal 9 to 5 where they have to drive and pick them up by a certain time. If you get off at 5, you know, traffic is terrible and daycare's closed at 6, they start charging you. It's like, it's the whole thing. And I'm like thinking about how that actually would play out in your life. And I'm like, it's not bad actually. It's not bad.
Then that goes into the mom guilt part. I'm going to feel less of the mom guilt because I'm utilizing my mom less as a partner and more as a grandma.
Right.
So that'd be perfect.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. It's good that you acknowledge that.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that coming about because, yeah, I need more structure. I'm a very structured person.
Yeah.
So not having structure can be stressful.
I'm not gonna stunt. I am craving. I think everybody that either knew me in a previous life or knows me in general knows that I'm like pretty fluid as a person. me, Deanne, yes, I can. Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, sure. Not a big deal. And I had to unlearn that as Mom D, because Mama need a time, a place, and if you deviate more than 30 minutes, it probably ain't happening, because now you gonna offset what I had planned for this. Like, structure, I like crave it as a mom. And that's the craziest thing, that I like, this is stuff I never thought I would say. I was very float with the boat type thing.
And that's funny that she said that, because I had to unlearn structure.
Yeah.
To a certain degree as a mom, because I'm like, my plan is out the window.
That's so funny. That is so funny. Yeah. That's a whole flip of the script, because I'm like replaying our friendship in my head.
Yeah, literally. I'm her and then she's me. Or like we're just more in the middle of it now. Because,
yeah, it's very neutral. Neutral ground.
Yeah, because I was the person. It's been 30 minutes, bro. Like, where are you? I'm waiting.
Bruh, I am on my way. I don't feel like explaining what happened before this, that I could have prepared better. Now I was literally stressed out because I had to get gas. I didn't know I was going to have to get gas. I told her I'd be here at a certain time. I left at the time that allocated for me getting here at a certain time. I get in the car. There's no gas. I get to the gas station. I got to go inside with my toddler. What?
Whole thing.
She called me, and I was just like, Chelsea, I gotta get a phone. I'm gonna be a bitch. I gotta get a phone.
No, because I could already hear her tone of voice. And, like, I'm not taking it personal, because I already know that, but I have to say it. So I was like, okay, I just called to make sure that the plan is the same with my mom.
Yep.
That's all I wanted to know. Okay,
yep.
See you later. Bye.
Yep. I mean, like, literally she probably saved me from exploding at the gas station, low key. But, like, that's the crazy part is the structural change. Yeah, this crazy. So now I'm like, okay, he's very energetic and restless, like, in the morning. So that would normally be a quick fix for me, because when I wake up in the morning, y'all know I want to sit with my coffee and look out the window and talk to Jesus for a second and just think, and then organize my day as I think about what I need to do. Like, I don't get that moment. He is on top of the window. Our windows are low. He's on top of the windowsill, about to jump on the beanbag. He's putting his chair up to the Alexa so he can try to play his music. Like, there's no chill. And I had to realize, like, that's something that I cannot do on my time. I have to, like, brain dump it where I can. So I keep a notebook out and I, like, brain dump what I'm trying to get done for the day and what's a priority. We have our, my comm board. We've revamped that. So, like, mom and dad handle business, like bills, ugly stuff. In the morning when we both too sleepy to even be mad or bothered, handle it in the morning. He leaves for work, and it is all about baby boy. I make sure he gets breakfast, because we ain't dealing with no hangry in our house. Can't do it. And then after that, I focus, like, on activities, like sitting with him and practicing shapes. We paint. It's winter time. Normally, I would just take him outside. And go on a walk. But I can't do that until, like, 2 right now, because if I even can, because for some reason it's like 60 degrees next week in December in St. Louis. Okay. But we finna be at the zoo. Yes. Yeah. We're going to go on a zoo walk.
Somewhere outside.
But in the summertime, that's so much easier. I can just literally go outside, take him on a walk, and then by then he's, like, tired. He's going to go play on the playground when he's older. Like, I can't wait for spring, y'all. I cannot. But, like, winter is hard for structure in my house as a stay-at-home mom.
I just want structure, period. So.
I'm just craving structure. So this is fun. I'm excited to see, because, by the time we get into season 4, it'll be exactly 2 years for both of us, and it'll be that out of postpartum kind of time. Are we back to normal yet? To even touch light on that question, do you feel somewhat normal?
I think I'm getting to the groove of things.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I feel more normal when I get the structure.
Right.
Then I feel that much close, or as close as I'm going to be,
right.
I think back to the old me.
Yeah.
Because I would never be the old me. It's impossible.
That's the part I want to kill. But we will never be
I'll be as
normal.
Close
back to normal.
To factory mode.
Factory mode.
As we can be.
I think honestly, I was fine until the hormones came in. Like, the anxiety. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Like, telling myself it's not that deep has really chilled me out. But honestly, like, half of it was so out of my control. It's not even funny. So I will say it's been like, where are we at? With month 20, I think. Like, I definitely feel way more regulated. I'm not going to say normal because that's a lie. But I definitely don't feel overwhelmed or overpowered by my emotions or like overthinking those intrusive thoughts. That was so bad. So bad. Like the whole first year, it was really bad. Mm-hmm. So I think it took like 15 months for my hormones to settle. And that's just me. Everybody different. Don't go off of me. Just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And I have had a lot of therapy in the meantime. A lot of church and a lot of therapy.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm so serious.
That's nice.
Necessary. So if you are in the tween, we're going to call it a tween stage because they're not quite toddlers. They're like pre-toddlers. If you're in that stage, the only bit of advice that I can give is to relax and know that it gets better. Like, it's cool when you see what's not working that you previously came into this with. Like, maybe your old lifestyle doesn't match your new lifestyle. Like, my fluidity was cute, and now it's like, probably could get a little bit more structure. He likes structure. He operates very well on a routine. So as long as I keep it, we're good.
All right.
My best advice is, like, if you are experiencing anxiety, overwhelmed, burnout, or just like mental exhaustion, hormonal disruption, just like pray on it. Seek whatever help you feel like you need. There are resources. My therapy was covered with my insurance. There's there's apps that'll help you find affordable therapy sessions. Like, do what you need to do, but just relax, because at the end of the day, everything is temporary. It'll pass.
I agree.
So if you are in the tween stage, or if you remember what this stage was like for you, going from a infant mom to a pre-toddler mom, please drop a comment, something motivational for somebody that may be watching this, or any little tidbits of advice to help us get through until we see you again when the babies are 2. We appreciate y'all. And we thank you guys so much for staying with us in season 3 of this thing called Postpartum, the 4th trimester, the thing they ain't tell us about. I think we feel a little bit more equipped for the next baby.
Yeah, I was just telling my mom that I'm ready. You
ready? Mm-hmm. Well, you go first.
Oh. I'm ready when it happens. I'm not going first. Intentionally.
Well, then we got a second. Yeah. Anywho, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram for any of our little in-between moments that we will be sharing. And then if you know somebody that is pregnant, that just had a baby, or is planning to have a baby, and you want to get them hip on some of the postpartum things, make sure you tell them to subscribe to our channel, and we can join the girl chat. We will see y'all next year. Happy New Year, everybody.
We love y'all.
Bye.